I'm Myers Barnes, and I'm a new home sales strategist. Let's begin with a favorite ancient Chinese proverb of mine that says, failure is the mother of all success. You know, I absolutely love that quote. Failure is the mother of success. And when I was starting out in business, I had to remind myself of those words over and over again. Because looking back, while I understood the meaning of the proverb, I don't think I fully embraced the importance of the concept of failure until years later. You see, I had to experience failure repeatedly to feel the disappointment, to feel frustration long before I could appreciate what the real purpose of failure is. Now, you've heard the story ad nauseum. Thomas Edison tried 10,000 times to find a way to invent the light bulb. And Edison looked at his failure this way. He said, I've really not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And then there's the baseball great Babe Ruth, who scored 714 home runs during his career, but he also held simultaneously the record for the most strikeouts. Actually, Babe Ruth struck out 1,330 times as opposed to his 714 home runs. But 1,330 strikeouts didn't faze him because Babe Ruth said this about all of his strikeouts: every strikeout brings me closer to the next home run. And Colonel Harlan Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken fame, well, gosh, he believed in his recipe so deeply, so fervently. But do you know that he was rejected 1,009 times? 1,009 times before a single restaurant accepted it. And how about the Beatles, one of the greatest musical groups, musicians of our age? Well, the Beatles were evaluated by a record company that reported, you know what, we just don't even like their sound. And guitar music, it's on the way out. So Decca Records rejected the Beatles. And finally, Walt Disney was fired from his job as a newspaper cartoonist because his editor said, can you imagine this? His editor said he lacked creativity, imagination, and he had no good ideas. So what's the lesson we can learn from the greatest failures in life? Those who at first failed massively, but then eventually succeeded. Here's the lesson. Slowly in the school of life, I've learned, and hopefully you're learning, that obstacles rise up before you and setbacks occur when you least expect them, and that failure is a given. And I've also learned that I'm not going to die from a failure, and that losing does not make me a loser unless I believe myself to be one. So you have to come to the realization that failure is feedback. You take it, you learn from it, and you move on. Everyone fails. Accept it. Embrace it. The real question is, do you persevere past your failure? So let's lock this in our heads. Failure is feedback. And if you fall on your back, you're still going to look up. And if you fall on your face, you're still going to move forward. Hey, I'm Myers Barnes. Thanks for listening. Remember, failure is the mother of all of our success.